Somewhat like the Uinta Basin, the Uinta Mountains of Utah also have a reputation for legends and odd occurrences. These include relics of the Spanish conquistadors, lost Spanish and Native American gold mines, Bigfoot, UFOs, and also more than one lake where people have occasionally reported unusually large creatures in the water. Some of these lakes aren't even large lakes, hence the theory that there are underwater caverns linking some of the lakes together. Personally, I find it difficult to believe a reptile or large creature would inhabit the lakes. However, to the north in Canada, Lake Okanagan and Lake Champlain both boast their own lake monsters, so who knows what really is possible. All I know is that the Uinta region is known for uncommon occurrences and things you wouldn't normally think should be there. Call it paranormal or call it science. Sometimes it is difficult to ascertain.
Got a little cow problem here. Hey, buddy. These little kids here. Wow, what a fun experience!
There, thank you. Go for it. I'll go get in the truck.
There's a lake up here that's reported to have a water monster or, some type of potentially serpentine creature in it. We'll see if, we find any evidence or if we just find a nice fishing spot. But that's currently where I'm at. I don't have the good video, so I'll just be using this old school mini camcorder today. And I'm with Mr. Michel, who just recorded some nice drone footage. Maybe they'll all appear on my channel, I don't know, but anyway, he's got a high-tech DJI Mavic drone. It has thermal imaging capability, so it's a lot more expensive than your average drone. Anybody wants to buy one, I think he's willing to sell it as well, but it's my understanding. Anyway, I use that today as well, so. Alright, that's all for now.
We live in a cushy society. We like things comfortable.
Yeah, creature comforts. Not Sasquatch creature. So this is some of what we're going through across the creek, more or less, in some fashion. And now we're navigating this train. I'm surprised I'm able to film it because I kind of balance myself. But eventually, pretty soon, we're going to get up to the little draw or the canyon, and some of this stuff should clear out. Eventually get above tree line or near.
You ready to see the sage grouse fly? Hey, you got your camera ready?
Yeah, it's running right now.
Hey, watch. Right here. It's going to fly.
Yeah.
Ready?
Well, hold on a minute. Okay. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, I saw another one back there, but he was real timid. He didn't even fly.
Oh, clearing. Oh, a clearing and a trail.
Trailblazing. Oh, there's a trail. Okay, this is what we should have been following. Good, there is some kind of a trail, more or less. We're headed up that way. So I thought I'd take just a minute. Jeremy was pointing out I filmed this. It's kind of odd. We have this excavated kind of trough here. It just looks like it was a huge amount of water, mud, or snow, or combination of everything. And it's quite convenient because it's just carve the landscape out, and a lot better than walking through all that wood we were walking through. So anyway, still headed upward. So here's the boulder field we're rocketing up, or at least we're trying to navigate. I'm going to turn this off, but you can see some of the kind of crevices and things. Just got to make sure nothing moves and then we don't slip. So, still going up. So these boulders are massive. Must be 20 or more feet tall. And then I hear a rumble underneath all of it, so it sounds like there's a lot of water coming on down, but it's underneath all those rocks. Anyway, we're headed up, straight up the mountain. It's about only 2 miles total, but it's really rough terrain, so it seems a lot longer. Alright, so here we are basically playing mountain goat, which I don't usually relish, but here I am anyway. And we got a decent view over here. Sorry, the video is probably not the best. And we're just going to keep heading up. So here's the view here. And there's Mr. Michel, Jeremy.
This is my fishing stick, used for hiking.
He's not wearing a shirt. No, I'll cut that off.
It's hot.
He's married, ladies. Don't. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah. So we're not halfway, maybe a third of the way up, and you can see maybe you can see the road down there.
And I got my man a frame. I'm bad.
All right, we'll keep heading up. Oh, almost a kind of a cave there. Not just boulders. Alright. Keep hiking here. Try to do it without breathing hard. Must be a lot of water under there. Can't see a thing. You sure hear it. So here you can see some of the water. Still heading up this lake, laboriously heading up it. It has a water monster in it, supposedly. Well, I'm impressed with all the water that sounds like it's underneath there. Alright. That's all for now. So we're in the dead timber further up. This fire happened just a few years ago. I can't remember when, but I tried to come up here the year that it was burning because the rangers turned me around and anybody around. But yeah, we're almost to this bluff and then we're gonna keep going. Further up the rocks, getting slowly closer to the lake. Oh, it's not that far now. can see the forest fire damage. Well, here we finally have the lake. It's a pretty good sized lake. I mean, it's not huge. Sorry, it's quite windy. Sounds like you got a fish. He's fishing. But this is the lake that's supposed to have, at least according to my understanding, a serpentine monster in it. I don't see how it would. But then again, you know, I don't see how Lake Champlain or Okanagan or any of those Canadian lakes have a cold-blooded animal in it. So I don't know. Maybe there's something big in here. Oh, you know. But here you have it. He's on that other side over there. So I think I'm gonna make my way over there. We kind of got split up as we were going through the boulder fields, and pretty tricky navigating some of that, to say the least. Alright, that's about it. The leaves are starting to change color up here. Heard some thunder earlier. It's kind of green water. It's interesting. It's underground and it kind of pops off into the rings. No idea how deep it goes. You can see the rock walls are pretty steep. So. Alright. Don't see any monster as of yet. Another view of the Alpine Lake and the fairly ancient Uinta Mountains. Quite a bit of wind gusts here. But yeah, this is the lake. I don't know. Don't see a monster in it, but he's yelled out these. Almost caught a fish, I think, a couple times. And you can see him, he's just over there. And let him join up here in a minute. Head this way. Yeah, it could get pretty deep. I mean, everything around here is super steep as far as the walls, but and there's, you know, theories that there's caverns of underground water passages in Uintas. I don't know if I believe that as being plausible, but it's all interesting to me. So anyway, I'm just stating what I've heard. I've heard some stories which I don't think I have permission to tell, but that's what we wouldn't go up here if we didn't have some pretty, at least what I feel were plausible stories. Even, well, yeah, that people have seen something in here, but nothing today so far. So.
Hey, how about that? Beautiful fish. Caught in this lake here. Pretty awesome.
Alright, we're departing the lake finally. Gonna head back down.
Not fast. It's freezing all of a sudden.
It almost looks like a TV. Just kind of interesting. Quite a bit of leans over there. Since there's so much damage around here from the forest fire, thinking that's all it is. But I'll just film it anyway. Sorry, it's monkey. Because we do have some interest in that way. So. Still headed out from the lake. This route's a little bit better than the other two. It's almost the same route though. We're more down in the boulders. I can see up here, but actually kind of all intersecting. There's kind of a mix going on. So I don't know. And we have over here these loons. Kind of interesting, but here's what we're coming back down, and it's also what we hiked up. Wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I wouldn't even recommend it to myself in the future. I never like bouldering on slopes like this. I prefer staying on trails, but sometimes there just isn't a trail, so. But yeah, it's hikes like this, I'm certain you're going to swear off going off trail like this. And I may very well after this one, because not the most efficient or fun thing, but had a purpose for going up there, so that's why. See the view a little better, the trees there. Over here. Hopefully it's in focus. Getting closer to the bottom. Here. Made it down almost to the road.